It's sort of like a medicine. It's sort of like, you know, somebody wanting to get stuffed, and that's that, you know? That's a medicine. Well, my laughter over it all is a medicine. You know what I'm saying? Mikey, if I said to you, come on, man, we're going out to get stuff. We don't know where we're going to eat, but we know we're going to find an all-you-can-eat joint. Cause I'm a star dog champion. Hey, Mikey. I want you to pay close attention. Tell me about this little poem. Scratching and dreaming till night turns into day. It's a surefire method to waste your life away. But I'm obliged to give you my disease. I'm abracadabra. I do what I please. Stone cold mama. She's a bird from a feather. I focus all my energy understanding you. Such a pretty little prancer in a burgundy blue. Witch hazel eyeballs taking care of love. Remember the key, mama. Understand my words. Stone cold mama. She's a bird from a feather. Half-assed monkey boy. Half-assed monkey boy. Half-assed monkey boy. If you want a plate of my beef Swellington, baby, you're gonna have to pay the cover charge. Open wide, let me suck the gate.
Sounds like a good rap song.
That wasn't a rap song, brother. That was a paragraph poem from fucking hell. And that is half-assed monkey boy. I used to love calling myself that. I really did. That's it. I'm going to sleep.
Phone off Brownie. Bang, bang. Michael Anthony. Richie Radio. What's that?
Chilling like the villain we is. Well, then allow me to apologize because I just caught flashbacks of Chloe dancing around my pretty little cable car, you know? So, I don't know, I was feeling like a half-assed monkey boy. And if you really want to know what it is, man, you'll just, I don't know, Maybe like go to something like Sing 365 and type in half-ass monkey boy.
Well, Richie Radio, Brooklyn Bandit waving the hand this late evening morning. I think all 2 ears, all 3 ears, somebody is all chirping at the same time. I'm sorry.
You trying to say we couldn't do that again if we tried? You know, Brooklyn Bandit, when I hear your name, it's just the 2 B's and the word bandit, and I think of a very, very special villain. I don't know if this cat was a villain or vigilante. He could have been like Robin Hood, who the hell knows, but the cat never got caught, and they called him the Black Bandit. And in the mid-70s, this boy was raking Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge, Brighton Beach, Manhattan Beach, Coney Island, Howard Beach. But yo, my man was doing some outrageous shit. And yo, I heard he roused some serious cases. And they never caught this bitch. So I'm starting to wonder about you, dude.
Yeah, 10-4. No, even if it was, Mom would be the word. No, it isn't me. I think I'm probably a little bit too young to be that guy. 811, bang, bang. Yeah, I was thinking my friend number 9 might be out here at this time. I guess tomorrow she'll go to school, so they probably responsibility or anything happens. Yeah, first day back for the city kids. Yes, it sounds like tomorrow's a good day to go to the beach.
What made this cat unique there, Bandit, was this cat wasn't shy. Whenever he was done doing what he was doing, he took the time to take out a can of spray paint and scribbled 2 big black B's on whatever he did, plus the sidewalk where it was at. Well, personally, I can get in trouble for saying this. You know, my family would disdain me for a little while longer, but I envy the cat because, this duck plucker was torching gangster-owned night spots, breaking into their homes, stealing their cars, impregnating their daughters. Then they go to find out who the boyfriend is. Like, it's a fucking ghost. We can't find this cat anywhere. And it's not the name. Yo, this cat was hilarious, dude. And he was just, it was. I thought it was funny. I was sitting there as a young cop hoping I hope I never catch this bastard in action, because then I got to collar him. and whoever don't like it, it's that man's problem. Woo! Not such a broken kind of feeling. Oh yeah. XO and more. X motherfucker.
Sounds like you got your medication right.
The way I see it, my daddy above gave us the best medicine in the world. It rises out of the ground, you snatch it, and smoke it. You don't take it to a lab, you don't re-chemically compound, you don't turn it into 1,000 different other things. You use it the way nature and God intended for you to use it. Let me ask you a question. What the fuck do you think was in those peace pipes back in the day? Shut up, stupid.
Let me clear my throat.
Top of yeah, that was good, dude. Top of the evening, man. How you feeling tonight? AOA.
2 shots.
Nah, little Richard Cappy's known for 3 shots. Well, if he's out here, you better run, boy, run, because you better know that my name's more than Johnny, baby. I'm Nemesis. Woo-hoo-hoo. You see, I'm telling you, baby, the devil feared 3 motherfucking things, and 3 things only. Okay? 3 and 3 only. Like the 3 letters in the word God, that bastard feared 3 things only. He fears my father, my brother, and whoever the fuck my father created to replace him in his army of Sarab. And guess what? He calls that cat Nemesis, because he knows whoever that cat is, it's his incomparable and unbeatable rival that can do some supernatural things he can only dream of doing, I'm glad.
Well, Richie, if you got to boast, praise God that you're boasting in the Lord.
I praise my Father with every toke. And when I watch that toke rise into the air when I exhale, even more. I gotta share it with him, man. I gotta blow up with it. It's the only way it works out right. See, you know, sometimes you get these birds of a feather bitches, and then they find out after the fact that their feather comes from a really tiny little wing. And then they think about these creatures with these big 6 wings on them, and all of a sudden they get ferociously trembly scared shit.
Well, Richie, definitely you ain't smoking nothing from the yard tonight. You're smoking something that's iridescent green with no seeds.
I'm glad you know your shit, bro. I'll tell you what we nicknamed it as a child. Heavenly weed. I bet you drop it in the tester, it gets as close to that 16% as it can get. not going to lie to you. Even I know it takes something over 12.2 in Chinese in my eyes. It's actually a beautiful, like, 3-4 color green, like, you know, really like fluorescent iridescent, like you said, with a little bit of red, a little bit of beige, but all over it, the nice peach fuzz.
Well, it sounds like he's going to climb the walls or paint the house. But I would appreciate if you get some yachty and call me a pimp.
Listen, you, man up, I gotta mix this shit with Yahweh. Listen, yo, you know, actually, cleaning up the rest of the shop would be a good idea. But, you know, if I download Mother Love Bone album, you can best believe that's gonna happen. As a matter of fact, if I download Mother Love Bone Stardust Champion like I did up in Utica, believe you me, I will spend most of that album cleaning like a motherfucker. Cleaning and laughing. Cleaning and laughing. That and the people behind you. So I guess you could say with those two being phenomenally at all-time highs, I guess, yeah, you're right. What is it, like every third or fourth, the radio's silent? So all the guys that sit there on the 31st and the 1st screen about people who get checks on the 3rd or the 4th when they really get theirs, you don't hear them at all? Yeah, I mean, you know, that's really hilarious. Someday I'm going to figure out what it's like to get checks like that. But as long as I'm still suspended without pay under that appointment, and I got a 10-year till I'm 62, I'm not eligible for anything to 62. And that's without my pension. So on top of the pension, you know, pension comes at 62 too. Even if I sit here suspended without pay for the rest of my ride out, you know, if I was normal like half these mothers, you know, it was done years ago. But I got a presidential appointment, you know, an appointment from a president that says my shit's guaranteed. So at the end of that, even if they keep me down to 62, every year they took from me without that pay, you know what time it is. And that's a 6-digit base. Well, you know, situation and laughter can help you think about good shit like that, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, we're not promised our next breath.
I keep trying to remember that I understand that thought right there must be held in a high regard, and for the reason of, you know, I guess, well, I understand your way of thinking, sir.
Definitely keeps you grateful.
Well, I'll tell you what. When God tells you you never die for at least 500 years in that body, you know what you tend to think? You tend to shut everything else out of your world and say, how the fuck am I going to handle that while I'm burying people in my family? That is supposed to outlive me for generations.
You might have misinterpreted what he said.
You know, sometimes when I was cleaning up those who expire at 300 calendar years, Yeah, I guess you could say you would really want to misinterpret that while you're cleaning up the ashes that they transformed to in the chair they're sitting in. You better believe it, bro. One thing, Coney Island Hospital in 1966 on the night of November 27th, something happened in that hospital and kept happening for the next 90 days that baffled, and I mean baffled, the world's renowned doctors. They don't know what, but they had a nickname for that child.
Child in the city.
Let's put it mildly.
Rosemary's Baby.
Yo, I rang my mother's neck for that one. Really. 13 fucking years old. She decided, what the fuck did I give birth to? Rosemary's Baby, for Christ's sakes? Not all. Actually, I joke with her all the time about that, man. Throughout the years, you know, the taps always reveal that when I'm fired up, man, and I gotta prove a point, I say, see, Rosemary's Baby, definitely. Yo, you wanna know the most hilarious part of my upbringing? You're gonna die with this. You ready? This is totally a Kodak moment, and you know, I hope I get to deliver it as excited as I did the first time, because I know the DOD just mesmerized over that. Yo, I'm sitting there as a little kid. I couldn't have been no more than, what, 6, 7, 8 years old, and I'm watching The Omen on television. You with me so far? Stop it, you. And all of a sudden he says, I'm looking at this, and when this movie was over, I got up and I said, motherfucking son of a bitch, no good lousy demons have all the fun. And I look around my room, I point my finger at the fucking lamp, and I go, whoa, the fucking thing flew halfway across the room and shattered. I'm trying to tell my grandmother I fumbled the football by accident in the living room 3 hours later.
And then they shake your head and you had a tattoo on the crown of your scalp.
Nah, then Uncle Richie tried to kill me, wasted about 60 bullets, and they had to rebuild the whole house in Howell Beach. His whole living room and diner room was shot up from 4 different guns and over 60 rounds while he's trying to put slugs in me. And then he had to give back 100 G's from the clown that paid him and said, I don't understand it. The kid's faster than a fucking bullet.